Background of company. What is Etiqa? Etiqa is Malaysian banking group Maybank's insurance and Takaful company. What it provides? Etiqa provides life and general insurance, as well as family and general Takaful products. The history of Etiqa. Establishment. Maybank Fortis Holdings Berhad was established in 2001 as a collaboration between Malayan Banking Berhad and Fortis International NV. Next is potential. The partnership saw the grouping of all Maybank insurance companies under Maybank Fortis Holdings Berhad with stake of 70% by Maybank and 30% by Fortis. And last is the merger or acquisition initiative. Acquisition of Malaysia National Insurance Berhad, Malaysia's largest national insurer, and its affiliate, Takaful National Sendirian Berhad, Malaysia's premier Takaful company, Maybank Fortis expanded in 2015. The merger initiative with Malaysia National Insurance and Takaful National Sendirian Berhad resulted in rebranding of the entire insurance and Takaful party to the current brand name Etiqa at the end of 2007. Next is the development of the company. An ongoing corporate streamlining exercise will see the eventual grouping of the operating entities for both conventional and Takaful, which are Malaysia National Insurance Berhad, known as Etiqa Insurance Berhad, and Takaful National Sendirian Berhad, renamed as Etiqa Takaful Berhad. In 2018, in support of Bank Negara Malaysia's Financial Services Act 2013, Islamic Financial Services Act 2013, and to be better serve the stakeholders, Etiqa has become 4 organizations, which are Etiqa General Insurance Berhad, Etiqa Life Insurance Berhad, Etiqa General Takaful Berhad, and Etiqa Family Takaful Berhad. Next is the Sharia Committee of Etiqa. Below are listed the Sharia Committee who are responsible to advise Etiqa Family Takaful Berhad and Etiqa General Takaful Berhad in ensuring its business, affairs, and activities comply with the Sharia. The first one is Associate Professor Dr. Aznan Hassan, Dr. Sarib Adul, Professor Dr. Rusni Hassan, Professor Dr. Abdul Rahim Abdul Rahman, and Professor Dato Dr. Muhammad Azmi Omar. For the Board of Directors for Etiqa, Etiqa Company has 5 separated Board of Directors, which are Maybank Aegis Holdings Berhad, Etiqa General Insurance Berhad, Etiqa General Takaful Berhad, Etiqa Life Insurance Berhad, and Etiqa Family Takaful Berhad. The Board of Directors are responsible to run the company management and delivers value to their shareholders. For this project, we will only focus on Etiqa Takaful. Below are the list of Board of Directors members for Etiqa General Takaful Berhad and Etiqa Family Takaful Berhad. The Board of Directors Etiqa General Takaful Berhad. The first one is Yang Berbahagia Dato' Majid Muhammad, Independent Director or the Chairman, Philip Paul Arthur Latour, Non-Independent, Non-Executive Director or the Vice Chairman, Yang Berbahagia Dato' Johan Arifin, Independent Director. Next is Yang Berbahagia Dato' Muhammad Rafiq Merikan, Executive Director, and lastly, Koh Heng Kong, Independent Director. Then, for the Board of Directors Etiqa Family Takaful Berhad, the first one is Yang Berbahagia Dato' Majid Muhammad, the Independent Director or the Chairman, Philip Paul Arthur Latour, Non-Independent, Non-Executive Director or the Vice Chairman. Next is Yang Berbahagia Dato' Johan Arifin, the Independent Director, and lastly, Colin Pak Siong, the Independent Director.
Risk management. The risk management division in Etiqa Insurance and Takaful consists of over 20 actuarial and risk professionals focusing on major risk pillars including insurance risk, financial risk, operational risk, as well as enterprise risk management. The integrated risk management framework encapsulates the governance structure to support the risk management process and to ensure strong risk management. It defines the risk-related roles and responsibility of different board, committee, and department for the legal entity within Maybank Aegis Holding Berhad being Etiqa General Insurance Berhad, Etiqa Family Takaful Berhad, Etiqa Life Insurance Berhad, Etiqa General Takaful Berhad, and Etiqa Insurance Pte Ltd, collectively known as the group. There are 7 key building blocks have been set which serve as the foundation for the risk management and executed in accordance with standard and risk appetite set by the board. The overall risk management process is viewed in a structured and disciplined approach to align strategy, policy, processes, people, and technology with the specific purpose of evaluating all risk types in line with enhancing shareholder value. The approach to risk management is premised on the following 7 broad principles are risk culture, risk appetite and strategy, assign adequate capital, governance and oversight function, risk framework and policy, risk management practice and processes, and to ensure sufficient resources and system infrastructure. Next, risk management practices and processes are a fundamental component of the risk principles. It is essential in enabling systematic identification, measurement, control, monitoring, and reporting of risk exposures. To enable effective execution of risk management practices and processes, a common risk language is an imperative prerequisite in facilitating a consistent and uniform approach in reference to risk across the group. The standard classification of risk is detailed as a part of Maybank Group Risk Universe. There are 5 main stages of the risk management process. First is identification, second is measurement, third is control, fourth is monitoring, and lastly is reporting. The board takes responsibility in establishing the Risk Management Committee (RMC). The primary objective of the RMC is to oversee the senior management activities in managing the key risk areas of the company and to ensure that the risk management process is in place and functioning effectively. An effective risk management system should be initiated to identify frequency and seriousness of the risk involved as the real practice of Etiqa General Takaful were aligned with the framework. The company establishment the RMC at the holding company's level. In discharging its responsibility, the Risk Management Committee is complemented by the Investment Committee of the board and assisted by the Asset Liability Committee of the management. The Sharia Committee set up in compliance with the Takaful Act 1984. It will oversee the operation of the company to ensure that they are in line with principle of Sharia. Next, there are 3 risk management framework, which is policy making, monitoring and control, and risk acceptance. For the risk management approach, it will premise on the 3 lines of defense. For example, risk taking, risk control, and coordinating units and internal audit. The risks have been classified into 3 main categories, which are made up of Takaful risk, financial risk including market risk, credit risk, and balance sheet risk, and operational risk. Operation. Etiqa Takaful provided a claim expert that known for their efficiency and enthusiasm with a determination for ensuring quick settlement of claim. Etiqa also provided insurance and Takaful plans of product and claims such as in car, travel, motorcycle, home, life and family saving, personal accident, education, health, and many more. Over the years, Etiqa Takaful earned recognition for their excellence in providing insurance products and services. This is the awards and recognition Etiqa Takaful gets during 2019. For the real practice of Etiqa Takaful operational, first one is establishment of operational model. The action of the individual which is contribution to a pool. Etiqa Takaful operation also use the principle of wakala agency, asset, liability, income and asset segregation. Secondly is the segregation of fund. The Takaful fund are segregated. The asset, liability, and the expenses of the Takaful fund are consolidated to represent the control process. The third one is management of Takaful fund operation. Etiqa transparently operates its fund by separating it as a shareholder fund and general Takaful fund. Each and every of the cash flow activity was documented in the financial position preparatory from its asset, which followed by the equity liability and ended up with the total equity, liability and participant fund. Lastly is management of operating costs. Etiqa Takaful operators are required to begin with operative policy and procedure to manage operating costs. The board management are playing an active important role to accomplish the operating cost objective. Etiqa General Takaful controls in place to ensure that the concrete expenses sustained do not lead to cost overrun which can distress the practicality of Takaful operator and to avoid a negative effect on their ability to achieve the Takaful fund efficiently. As functioning operating costs, supervision is predictable to result in reasonable contribution being charged and advance revenue to the shareholder as per in the Takaful operational framework. Next presenter will present one product that we had choose from the company.
About the claim process of Etiqa Takaful Berhad. First is claim assignment, which is you may work with a group of cases specialists who have involvement with taking care of a specific part of your case. As for the initial contract is they will clarify how your case will be dealt with, recognize approaches to shield your property from further harm, and timetable and in-person arrangement in the event that one is required. Third step is claim estimate and evaluation. The company will judge whether the misfortune is secure, and if it's secure and the relatives will be cremated, and judging how much Takaful will be helping to solve the cases. And as for the claim resolution is the company will decide whether they will be paying your case or even by clarifying installment. Product from car, the one of the product included is the in third party bodily injury and death, the third party property loss or damage, and an extra 10% on top of your no claim discount when you renew online. Product add-on coverage, they are included is Auto 360 Takaful, which is an inclusive personal accident plan that complements your Takaful coverage. Second is the windscreen coverage, which protects the NCD benefits from windscreen. Thirdly is the cash relief. It is called brilliant key replacement that you are able to get money up to 3,000 to supplant your lost, taken or harmed vehicle brilliant key. And lastly is as for money assistance can get notwithstanding claims, payout should you get into mishap. And lastly is that you are able to get remuneration when your vehicle is in the workshop for mishap fixes.
In the Motor Takaful, which is one of the products under Etiqa Takaful, there are two types of contracts, which is consumer Takaful contract and non-consumer Takaful contract. For the consumer Takaful contract, it is used when the client's car is used for any reason not connected to their company, business, or occupation. This contract is given according to the payment of the contribution provided for the risk fund schedule under the Tabarruk principle to assist other participants in the event specified in this contract. For the non-consumer Takaful contract, it is used when the client's car is used for any reason connected to the company, business, or occupation. This contract shall be issued pursuant to the payment of the donation stated in the Takaful schedule to the risk fund under the Tabarruk principle to assist risk fund participant and the agent's duty to make the risk fund on behalf of the participant in accordance with the Wakalah principle. The following is three of the list of additional terms and conditions known as endorsement, which the agent may enforce on the clients, or optional available covers that the clients may wish to add by paying additional contribution to the client's basic certificate. The first endorsement is endorsement 1, which is excess all claims. The excess amount indicated in the schedule is the amount clients are expected to pay for each and every allegation resulting from one incident under Section A. The second endorsement is endorsement 3P, which is third-party only Takaful. The cover clients choose for their car is open only to Takaful third party. The third endorsement is endorsement 57, which is inclusion of special periods. The Takaful issue under Section A of this contract shall cover loss or damage to client's car caused by natural disaster.
One Takaful product that the company may develop in the future due to COVID-19 era, Takaful product that Etiqa company may develop in future to expand and grow their business is COVID-19 Takaful. As a Takaful company, the services are classified as essential and the company can continue to support and service for customers so that they can provide financial freedom and peace of mind to all Malaysians. Special benefit for customer due to COVID-19. 1. Deferment of payment. Etiqa can make the deferment of payment during the COVID-19. During this 3-month period, there are no administrative charges, late payment fees or interest profit costs will be applied, and the plan and coverage will remain intact. Other than a deferment, Etiqa is also offering alternative to help the customer through this period of financial difficulty. Customer may choose to make changes to the plan in areas such as coverage amount, tenure, payment structure, and payment frequency. Second, cash relief. Etiqa can provide cash relief upon diagnosis of COVID-19. This relief is available for all individual customers irrespective of what plan that have been with Etiqa Takaful Berhad or Etiqa Family Takaful Berhad. Once the claim relief, the benefit of existing plan will be unaffected and remain unchanged. Third, COVID-19 hospitalization coverage. Etiqa General Takaful and Etiqa Family Takaful Berhad has made a special exception to cover this for all customers who own a medical plan or hospital income cash benefit plan. Claiming this special benefit will utilize the allocation of existing plan. Last, subsidy for COVID-19 tests. Etiqa General Takaful Berhad and Etiqa Family Takaful Berhad can provide subsidy for COVID-19 tests. Eligible Etiqa customers are allowed to claim reimbursement after the completion of their COVID-19 tests. Customer can get the subsidy for both diagnosis result of COVID-19 but must be referred by a doctor registered with Ministry of Health to be eligible to claim the subsidy. This protection provides extra benefit to the Etiqa medical or customer health. Thus, this benefit of existing plan will be unaffected and remain unchanged. That's all from us. Thank you.